Good evening, everyone. Just let people start joining. Just have started about 5 or so minutes earlier than I did say, so a couple of minutes earlier. Anyway, evening, evening, Aaron. Hope you're good. Yeah, not sure if Kev saw your trade thing. I saw it. Yeah, shame. I don't know if Kev messaged you or he didn't. Sometimes Kev is in the chat, so you never know. You might be able to push it through whilst I'm here. No, it is a bank holiday Sunday, so there's probably more. I've been at my nephew's 5th birthday party this afternoon, which was thoroughly enjoyable. So what I'm going to do, run through the teams. I'm going to get started because I think it might be a bit of a drip feed through into this one. So we will kick off, guys. Obviously, you can see all the box. We've got the Illusions Blast Playbook Mega Box, not Mega Book. Got the 3 boxes of Vintage, the Memories, which I think I'll do the last because that's the last. It's the newest one I've opened, or I haven't opened that one before. Power, which we've opened a couple of times. Wildcard Illumination, and then the Rookies and Stars. So I'll probably kick off with the Mega, that one, then Illusions, then probably the Onyx, then go to Playbook, maybe Wildcard, and then the 2 Leaf ones, because that's where all the bulk of the autographs is. So I'm just going to run through. We can see the teams at the bottom. Obviously, being a random team, so we see lots of people with teams sometimes they're not normally associated with, so probably will struggle on who's pulled what on this one. We've got some nice bits. So anyway, we've got Alex Smith with the Texans, Dave Kirkwood with the football team, Atlanta Falcons with Daryl Smith. The Alex Smith one was a trade. Chris Newbig got his Eagles, that is his team, in the first trade. Robert Church got the Jets. Raiders with Bill Campbell, Bucks with Dave Kirkwood, Kevin Warboy's got the Seahawks, Ben Tanner with the Giants, Cameron Speck with the Lions, James Boyd with the Cardinals, Mike Anderson with the Panthers, David Moyes with the Jacks, nice one there, Tom Benfield with the Packers, John Wheelhouse with the Colts. Tom Benfield got the Bengals in a trade, so Tom will be hoping to see some Chase and whereas Chris won't. Gary Elliott got the Chargers, which was from a mini. Tommy Redgrave got the Bears. LA Rams with Daryl Smith. Steelers with Christopher Barry Bartlett Leg. That was trade 2. Simon James got the Bills. Dan James got the Patriots. Another nice look of the random there. Aaron Brown with the Broncos. Ryan McKeveney with the Chiefs. Sam Ashman with the Browns. Robert Church Cards with the Saints. Vikings with Sam Spriggs. Kev with the Dallas Cowboys, Alex Smith with the Ravens, Dan Owen with his 49ers, got lucky there, Matthew Hawker with the Titans, and Kevin Boys with the Dolphins. And that is that. So that is all the teams. I'll also just bear with me when we go through the when we are into these Onyx ones. Whilst I did watch the draft, my memory is not good enough to tell me who went where. Just yet. So, right, just move these out of the way for now. I'll put these next to try and put them in order. I'm going to break them, which should be nice and easy. Leave the Rookies and Stars on there for now. Till the end. What does these say? Wild card again. There you go. And we will start with the Rookies and Stars hanger. So we got 60 cards in this bad boy. We got 2 red scope parallels. We have 3 purple parallels per box. Anything else? Yeah, I got 15 rookies in this one, so not too bad at 60. That's that. So just sort of shout it out whilst we're on the break. So any of the undrafted guys or guys who haven't yet found a team. So there might be a couple that might have signed. So we'll use Wiki to see if any of the guys who were drafted this year who were undrafted, didn't go through the draft, who are going to be free agents who might sign with a couple of teams. I did see a couple of reports of certain players signing, so I will keep an eye out for that. But if they have not got a team and weren't drafted, we will random those to all in the break. So you will get a shot at those cards. And also just for the skunk prize, which I haven't got, it's in a box and I haven't got it out. There will be a hanger for the team who gets the least cards. Obviously, it'd probably be likely to be someone who doesn't hit an auto, or one of the, which is likely to relegate a playbook. So that is the scores on the doors for that. So let's get into this one. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for the fill on this one. This is a bit of a different one because we don't do many random teams because there's not as much of a demand for it. But it would have been a nightmare to try and price up this without it's just purely because of the draft not having taken place. And I still think it's going to be really difficult to price up at the moment because usually it's QB led. Obviously, most of the QBs went much later in the draft than a typical draft that we've seen in the last couple of years anyway. There you go, there's a nice clear empty pack, guys. I will try and speed it up by maybe just soft sleeving some bits, just so we are not here all night, because I know people may be wanting to disappear off to the pub or whatever, and the weather has been shocking. So base, just try and whiz through, we'll see everything, just so we can not be here till midnight. Spin around it. Cousins. Don't know what everyone thought about the draft. I was happy with the Giants day one, round one stuff. And then kind of after that, felt we reached for a couple of the players, but hey ho, we will wait and see. Okay, so our first insert, so our first purple is for the Titans. We see this guy is no longer at the Titans. One of the draft day trades of the AJ Brown purple for the Titans. He will be wearing Eagles jersey. Probably one of the better draft day trades, and then another wide receiver. This time for the Saints, Michael Thomas. Say evening. Evening, Kev. And then a nice one for the 49ers, nice purple of Trey Lance. So purple true rookie Trey Lance for the Niners. So nice one for Dan Owen. I know that'll be in the PC. So he was one of the lucky ones who got his team from the random. Nice one for the Niners. And then we are into the red scope, I believe, now. Oh. Can you all still see me? My screen has gone blank. There we go. Hopefully you're back with me. I can see it. So it's a red scope, a nice one for the Cardinals. A nice Kyler Murray Prism red scope. This is a really nice card from a hanger, because they're very similar to the ones on the that were in the hobby, to be fair. And then for the Cowboys, sorry Aaron, didn't get the trade done for this one. Nice red scope Dak for the Cowboys. Still trying to digest some of the other teams' drafts to see who did well. And then a silver airborne of Joe Montana. Yeah, it's always the way. Usually, always the way. In fact, I had one in the States. I went in a random teams for it was Donruss in the basketball. I'm a Magic fan, and I got the Cavs. And I did a trade for the Magic, swapped the Cavs for the Magic, and I was incredibly lucky because the Cavs got absolutely nothing. Cavs got absolutely jack, and the Magic got their 2 autos of the rookie, so I was very lucky. Got action-packed TJ Watt. Now that is an insert. And then we have a nice one for the Bears. Draft class Justin Fields. Yeah, it's weird because there will be some 2022 guys, hopefully, in the Leaf Power and the Pro. So I'm just going to soft sleeve the inserts if they're not sort of peak. Just a soft sleeve, and then I'll top load them later just to try and rattle through a little bit quicker. Standing ovation, Russell Wilson for Seahawks, obviously now at the Broncos. And then we have a Jeremy Chin action pack. Then we have a rookie rush of Kellen Mond for the Vikings. Kellen Mond. And then we have for the Giants, Kadarius Toney. Obviously, reports of it being shopped, not shot, shopped around. Obviously, Joe Shane, the new GM, said actually that's a load of baloney. Actually, we're not looking to trade you. And then we had a Jordan Poyer, Rockies and Stars. Action pack. So let's get. So I'm just going to sleeve these guys. So I got Kylin Hill for the Packers. Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks. Still don't understand their draft. They just love drafting a running back. Absolutely love a running back to draft. Not saying that it's a bad guy to draft. Was it Kenneth Walker they drafted? Kenneth Walker? I can't remember now. But not that he's a bad guy to draft. Emil Smith-Marset for the Vikings, but just stacking up on the running backs. Obviously, they have a scout who just loves running backs, but potentially says where they feel Chris Carson is. Got a Ronnie Perkins for the Patriots. And then a Levi on Wuzerki for the Lions. And then for the Broncos, Javonte Williams. Not too bad. Javonte. Then we have a Greg Rousseau for the Bills. Yeah, Broncos always tend to have decent rookies. Jerry Jeudy the year before. Javonte's a good one. Then we've got Hunter Long for the Dolphins. And then we have a Diami Brown for the football team / Commanders. Yeah. Jeremiah Owusu Koramoah for the Browns. And then we have a Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. Yeah, I had him in a IDP league, a defensive league in fantasy as a rookie, and he did me absolute wonders. A big fan of old Sertan. Quinn Maynerts for the Broncos as well. Joseph Asai for the Bengals. Joseph Asai. And then one more rookie after this one. Got Osa Odiguzua for the Cowboys. Last rookie is Jalen Darden. He just seems to get everywhere, does Jalen Darden. They will be top loaded as soon as the break's done, guys. Just trying to not leave us here on that. That was the kids' reporter, by the way. Tremaine Edwards, Brian, Michael Thomas, interesting. Those are the two we got as purples. Melvin Gordon, Juju, Kenny Golladay, Russell Wilson, Miles Gaskin, Brandon Cooks, Jacoby Myers, Roquan Smith, Gronk, Kels, Parker, Tannehill, and Kamara. And that finishes off the rookies and stars, guys. So, pile up these bad boys over here. Off screen. So there's the guys we top loaded. So Mond, Tony, AJ Brown, Michael Thomas, Joe Montana, Justin Fields, pretty solid box. For a hanger, nice two good vet QBs, the Airborne Dak and the Kyler in the red scope. Nice cards there, and then the purple Trey Lance to finish us off on that one. Happy days. Sorry, Dan. Yeah. Well, it was breaking on time. Probably for you, the purple Trey Lance from Rookies and Stars and the Prism Joe Montana. So that was just the first box. So we're now into box numero dos. With Cinco de Mayo coming up. So Illusions, 6 and 6. Potential chance at autographs and mems. 36 cards in this bad boy. Let's get into it. What are the parallels? The 4 Blaster exclusive parallels, isn't it? There's the box. There's the empty box. Box number 2. I think we'll do the 3 vintage Onyx Vintage after this one, I think. Feels like ages since I've opened Illusions. Was a solid favourite to rip this year. Yeah, George Kittle for the Niners. Then they have a Rondale Moore rookie for the Cardinals. It's National Treasures release day on Wednesday. National Treasures. Another hobby favourite. You get a Mac Jones in that, and you can get a deposit on a house, probably, I would guess. Sam Darnold for the Panthers. A nice one for the Jags. Always nice. Nice favourite insert, probably, or one of them from Illusion. Nice King of Cards. Trevor Lawrence going out to the Jags. So, congrats to the Jags. Got a Chuba Hubbard rookie for the Panthers. I just need to get some more soft sleeves out of its packet. An old Chuba. Top of these guys. Chuba for the Panthers, and then a Joey B base for the Bengals. Completely destroyed that pack. That's an empty pack. It's a good job I emptied the bin in here this morning. So we have a Anthony Schwartz rookie for the Browns. Anthony Schwartz rookie, and then a nice one again for the Bengals. Not the Bengals, sorry. Hang on, still with me, yeah. Nice one for the Bears of Justin Fields, and that is one of the green variations. So nice one for the Bears. I cannot remember for the life of me who had the Bears. Who had the Bears? Let's check it. Bears. Where are you? It's not in alphabetical order. She's correct. Tommy Redgrave. So congratulations, Tommy. Nice one. And then we have another. I think it's another green one. Yeah, it is. That's a Des Fitzpatrick for the Titans. Good old Des. I don't think he's signed any of his cards because it seems to be a redemption in most things. Desi Fitz. And then we have a base Kenny G for the Eagles. Eagles, Kenny G. And then we have a Tua base for the Dolphins and a Ryan Tannehill for the Titans. Will be interesting how the Titans. It looks like they're going to be relying on Derrick Henry more and more. Can you imagine teams will be blocking the box a bit more for Titans? Got Zeke for the Cowboys, Jared Goff for the Lions. We have a Devonta Smith for the Eagles. So 2 Eagles rookies in this one. You had Rondale Moore. I think that Rondale Moore is probably the only one who comes up. Sorry, James. That wasn't a good random for you. But you did get a nice Kyler in the first one, in the first box. A nice Red Scout Kyler Murray insert. Michael Thomas Illusionists for the Saints. And that's another insert for the Saints. Another team you don't get a great deal of love. They've got 2 Michael Thomas's inserts. What do we have for the Steelers? Najee Harris rookie. I can't even tell you who the Cardinals have potentially drafted this year. It might be in the 2 Leaf sets. Josh Jacobs. I'm sure we'll find out together. So you will need to bear with me on the ones. Obviously none of the checklists have updated, so I can't even print up a checklist. Ooh, we have a bonus relic, guys. Happy days. And that looks to be behind the DK. Yes, it is. So we'll pop that there behind the DK, and we'll reveal that in a little bit. And then we have a green Antonio Gibson for the football team. Yeah, I think certain times when random teams does work, and others like we can do PYT. PYT is our general format and our preferred format because it gets you the teams you want, or if you want to speculate, you can if you want to go for one of the big teams. Miles Sanders for the Eagles, JT for the Colts, and then Kyle Trask for the Bucks. Sometimes it is nice when you do random teams, you get the big guy and then someone's got that, and then you get a nice auto or a nice card from one of the big guys in that. And yeah, they've got it on a cheap break. Right, let's get my space out ready. Just going to pop that straight behind there. We have a DK Metcalf base. So it's the one. So it's a rookie. Probably saw the team. It's for the Titans. With a Des Fitzpatrick instant impact. I've got one. Yeah, I think that's it. With it is good to hit with a, like, you know, say like this, for example, 17 quid. I would have guessed. I did do a very quick. I did do a quick price and sort of like Jags and teams like that. Like 100 points. Yeah. I did do. I think there would have been about sort of 50, 60 quid. So, you know, there is the value, and obviously some of the teams were less than that. Titans would have been one that probably would have been less than the 17, but they have now hit. Nice patch. Obviously will just be a not from any specific game or event, but still, nonetheless, a patch is a patch. Nice one for the Titans. And it is a bonus one, not one we were expecting to get, so to speak. Don't know who had the Titans. Congrats, Titans. So we have a 2-2 Atwell for the Rams. Too bad. The Onyx will crush a couple of those. 2-2 Atwell for the Rams. We have AK, Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Nice one for the Jags. Nice Trevor Lawrence base rookie to go along with the King of Cards. I think, was that David Moyes who had the Jags potentially? Big Trev. And for the Giants, a clear shot, Saquon Barkley. Good old quads. Then we had a Travis Kelce and a Trey Sermon for the Niners. So we're yet to see Mac and we're yet to see Wilson so far. The other guys have made some form of appearance. The last pack of the blaster. Cam Akers for the Rams, and for the Packers, one of the inserts, like a sparkle effect. I have no idea what the name of that insert is, and still don't after having opened this quite a few times. Sparkle Splash Speckle of Aaron Rodgers. Didn't get a weapon in the first round again. Then we have a Terrence Marshall Jr. for the Panthers on the green variation. Terrence Marshall. We have a J.K. Dobbins, a Jacob Harris, not Ramsey, and then a Cam Newton for the Patriots. There we go. So in reality, it's probably the bulk of the cards done. Let's see. So there we go. Do a quick recap of these. Harris, Marshall, Rodgers, Sermon, Saquon, Tutu, Chuba, Trask, Antonio Gibson Green, Schwartz, and Illusions, Michael Thomas. And then the ones on the back also had the two Eagles rooks, Devonta Smith and Kenneth Gainwell, Des Fitzpatrick Green, Justin Fields Green, Najee Harris base, the Trevor Lawrence base, and the King of Cards base insert. We had the Ron Adamo, and then the bonus relic in this one was the Des Fitzpatrick Instant Impact. There we have it. Right, so move the base over. Base. Bigger. Right. I think I'm going to do the Onyx Vintage first and then go into the playbook and then do wildcard, I think. So I'll do these three next. 1, 2, 3. Always around the box. Not much to it. So we get 4 cards, 2 on-card autographs per box. So blue signatures 400 or less, So, good luck, guys. These first times I have gripped an Onyx Vintage. I have seen a couple be opened. Actually, I opened a basketball Onyx Vintage myself. I haven't opened a football one. There's the empty box. So good luck. This might be where I start delving into the wonders of the internet. Again. So yes, it's got the ARC, which means he is a amateur rookie, and that is Justin Ross. So let's have a little butchers at Justin Ross. Okay. So he is undrafted. I believe I remember seeing him, yeah. Yeah, he has not been drafted. He has not been picked up as of the time, so he will go. We'll run him in a random. So I just need to get my little one. And he will be the first. He'll be the number one. Because what I'm going to do is just do all of these ones in one big random, which gives everyone more of a chance of hitting rather than doing them in each individual after each individual box. So Justin Ross will go as card number one in the random, and then second up we have a on card what looks like it's signed with a BIC potentially of Devon Williams, wide receiver ARC. Let's have a look. Look at Devon Williams. Was he drafted? So he has signed with the Ravens. So this one, so Devon Williams goes to the Ravens. I'm just going to note that on the card, on the top loader. So the Ravens are off the board with a hit. Devon Williams, he was an undrafted free agent, but he has signed by the Baltimore Ravens. So Devon Williams goes there. And then next up, we have a redemption from Onyx, and that is for a Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson. So a little look at Bijan. Robinson. So he looks to be still at Texas. And he's going into next year's draft. So this will be where spot number two on the random goes. So that'll be Bijan Robinson. Redemption. So number two. Bijan Robinson, so that will go to the two spot. I will run all through these once we get through it, when we get to it. And then we have a Jackson Smith. And I have not heard his name, I have to say. Jackson Smith Njiba. So he's at Ohio State. Again, he looks like he will be going in 2023. And yeah, And just what that very quick thing that I've just seen, he's looking like he will go quite high in the draft next year by the looks of it. I am, that's what I'm doing. I did it wrong on the Ravens one. I am. I think I did it. Did I do it on that one? Yeah, so there's the three. So 3 of them so far are either coming in the next couple of years. So I'm going to box number 2. So a bit of prospecting for people when that gets called. So that one next year. So a bit of holding action or get trading now. Some hits this year. And remembering not to top load them. I don't need to go too far on that one because we have a Justin Ross. So I know he's going to become number 4. So because we have got his base card already, where I'll put my pen. There it is. You can see it on the screen. So that's going to number 4 on my list. So we don't go past 32, eh? Don't think so. I think that's it, Alex. Justin Ross. And this one is an interesting one because I'm guessing that should have had an autograph on it. But it does not have an autograph on it. Can scroll on it, but it's Romeo Doubs. 99% sure he got drafted. He is going to the Packers, so that is a Packers one. That is quite annoying because it should have an autograph on, but it does not. But that is a Packers card. Whether or not you can send something to Onyx about that one, but that does not have an autograph on it. Just alright, Packers on this one. It saves me looking up after the game, after the break in. This is where I said you may have to have some patience with me on this one. Doubs for the Packers. And this one is an autograph. That is Peyton Thorne, who's a QB. I'm 99% sure that he will be in a different year. Peyton, spelling that right? Peyton Thorne. So he's MSU. So he will probably be next year's draft as well. So he will be my number 5. And that's the Peyton Thorne. Number 5, and then this is a nice one, or will be a nice one potentially. It's an ARC of Spencer Rattler, him of Netflix QB1 fame or infamy. I think he was at Oklahoma, he's now transferred. I can't remember where he's transferred to. But that one, he was a Heisman candidate, wasn't he, in the start of last year's preseason, and then didn't go. But he has not been drafted, so he'll be number 6 on the random. So out of these, we have 2 who go to a team and 2 who do not. So the Onyx Vintage. That's it. So by the way, that green one looks like it's 9/50. So paper one. So first up, we have JJ McCarthy, another quarterback. I have to say, I have not heard him. So JJ McCarthy, Michigan. So he is out. So he becomes number 7. JJ McCarthy. So obviously with the nil coming in, obviously there's more scope to get into, or more prospects, a bit like South Carolina is out here. I knew he'd transfer, just couldn't remember where to. We'll get some of the bit of prospecting, a bit like in baseball. Josh Wiley. Josh Wiley. Pop that there because just again, not. And he's Cincinnati Bengals. Looks like he'll be 2023. Yeah. So he will be 2023. Obviously, a team out of Ridder. Guy who's gone to the. He will be number 8. Josh Wiley. And then our next autograph is a Kevin Harris. He is a running back. I guess looks like South Carolina. Kevin Harris. So he goes to the Patriots. So he was a 6th round pick for the Patriots. So that is a auto to the Pats. Not a Mac Jones, but he's another Patriot. So Pats, Kevin Harris. And then we finish off the Onyx with a Xavier Worthy. How fast is Xavier Worthy? So yeah, he's not drafted or not in. I think he looks like 2024 maybe. So he's going to go to spot number 9 in the big random at the end of the break. Let's make that 9 look a little bit better, Adrian. There we go. Happy days. Right, there he is. Xavier Worthy, number 9. So just do a quick run through all of the non-teams. So Justin Ross, we had the redemption for Bijan Robinson, Jackson Smith, Justin Ross again, Peyton Thorne. Looks like that will probably be number to 50 as it's green. Probably number to 50. Spencer Rattler, JJ McCarthy, Josh Wiley, and Xavier Worthy. Keep those there. And then the 3 that ended up as a team. So we got the Ravens, Devon Williams, signed with a Biro. Romeo Doubs should have been autographed, I believe, so it might be worthwhile knocking up Onyx on that one. And then Kevin Harris, Patriots. And that concludes the Onyx. So, right, first person to comment, I'm going to do wildcard. I'm unsure which way I'm going to do it. I'm going to do wildcard or playbook. So what the first person to comment chooses the next box in the break, and we will do the one after this one. So wildcard or playbook, because I'm 50-50 on which one to do. We've got 5 and 4, 1 auto of Mim, or 4. Cool. Right, wildcard it is. The first one in. So then it will be playbook and then into the rest. So we've got 4 autos in here, guys. I did like when I opened this last time. So we've got 12 cards per pack and 4 packs per box. It is another collegiate product. Hello. You need to tell cards over here. So wild card. I haven't seen a couple of crazy boxes of wild card before. I remember the smell. I've just literally opened the box, and I can remember the smell. Oh, we have a black pack. I don't think we had a black pack the last one. A stench. I'm not quite sure what the smell is, but it smells like glue. So I'm going to keep that one to the end, as that's different, as you can see. I don't remember having the black pack the last time. So hopefully that means there's something good in the back one. Let's get collegiate. So probably will miss a couple of these, but we'll make sure I get it right. I'll do the packing up. So again, I'll probably just slap these to the side, and then I will soft sleeve and team load of these because these are all rooks. Saul to the Lions, Ojulari to the Giants, and this Jones, get it right. This Jones just brings up the jeweler. Funny. Ernest Jones is Rams. Probably. There we go. I will do the Mac Jones straight away. And there is a big Mac. Sleeve, the top loader, obviously the big guys. Mac Jones QB, obviously for the Patriots. So it's just Zach who we're waiting to see. Trevor Lawrence, rookie for the Jags, obviously. Well done, John. Forgetting already who they were drafted by. Big Trev. Caleb Farley for the Titans. Jason Owe, who I believe is Ravens. And there's the auto guys. So I'm going to pop that there. I'll come back to that at the end. And then we have a nice one. Oh no, maybe that's not the autograph then. Protostar Devonta Smith for the Eagles. And then I think Kev will be glad he didn't do the trade for the Cowboys, but Aaron Wells. Nice one for the Cowboys. A nice Micah Parsons auto, the Cowboys. I think that's the second Micah Parsons we pulled out wild card. Nice one for the Cowboys. Not numbered. I'm actually going to go back to this Jason. Oh, it just happened to be a backwards card. It's a Tyson Campbell. So it's a number, that's why it was. Jason Owe, Ravens, and Tyson Campbell, 9 of 99. Hollow looks. I think Tyson Campbell is Jags. 9 of 99. And then we have a Trevor Lawrence insert for the Jags. A smashing Trevor Lawrence insert. And then a comics Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Nice opening pack of wildcard there. The Micah Parsons autograph. A couple of Lawrence, a couple of Mac Jones. The smell on these are horrific. The glue they've used to seal the packs stinks. Hunter Long for the Dolphins. Felipe Franks for the Falcons. Trey Sermon for the Niners. Javon Holland for the Dolphins. Elijah Moore for the Jets. Trey Lance for the 49ers. Nice 49ers. Who do we take down? Actually, if we join the two Trevs up, put Trey Lance up, keep two Trevs. Then we have the Jeremiah Owusu Koromora for the Browns, and then we have another Trey Lance. And this one is, I don't believe it's numbered because they're numbered on the front. Kind of like a prismatic, sort of blue, pink, and green for the Niners. There's the base and that one. Then we have a smashing Greg Rousseau for the Bills. That's it. And then our second auto is a Felipe Franks, number 22 of 99. I believe he was the Falcons. I will 100% confirm that. I know I said that earlier on the one. I only say that because I got some Felipe Frank stuff in a break there once. Take down the Devonta. Pop up Felipe at 99. Felipe Frank. Yeah, still, as the Falcons, obviously was a Florida Gator at some point. That picture does not look like it was a Gator. And we have a Travis Etienne comics for the Jags. And then a Rashad Bateman Protostar for the Ravens. Silver one. And then here we go, our first Zach Wilson of the box. It's a blue, so slightly different. Well, first Zach Wilson of the break, not even the box. So blue, not numbered, but obviously is a variation. Landon Dickerson. Let's just double check Landon Dickerson. Eagles, by the looks of it. Yes, he's Eagles. So Landon Dickerson base. Chaz Surratt is Vikings. Cade Johnson is Colts. Larry Borum is Bears because we had him in the last one. Shi Smith is Panthers. Thormuth is Steelers. Greg Newsome is Browns. And then for the Cardinals, we have a Ron Moore Protostar. Not numbered. Yeah, Eagles for Dickerson, Landon Dickerson, yeah. Rondale Moore, and then a Josh Bledsoe autograph, who I have zero idea where he is, so I'm just going to pop him there. Josh Bledsoe. So, he is Patriots. So another one from the Pats. Patriots racking off a couple of autos, one from the Onyx and then one from Wildcard. Sorry, Tony, I'll take you down. Keep the autographs up. And then we have a Kyle Trask comics for the Bucks. See, they didn't draft another QB, I don't believe. Kyle Trask. And then we have a smashing, and that one looks to be green, of Trevor Lawrence. So a slight variation from the other smashing Trevor Lawrence we got. Trev. Right, so the black pack, which is something different. I think we had 4 silvers in the first one, and then we had a no idea what it means, but we have a black pack. So, Terrace Marshall for the Panthers. So I think that's the difference. So they're all, the base are slightly different. So they've got like a black variation, even just on the base ones. They all stick together. Terrace Marshall for the Panthers, and then what else is there all sticking together? Sam Ehlinger for the Colts. So that is a QB. Damn, saw him out. Sam Ehlinger. We have a Jay Tufele. The Jags. Should have known that one because actually I have pulled a Jay Tufele before. And we have a Kyle Trask for the Bucks. Book. Kyle Trask. Deo Odejingbo. So I'll look at Deo. Defensive end for the Colts. St. Brown for the Lions. And then nice one for the Bears, is the word I'm looking for. Of Justin Fields. I'll just pop him from the Zach Wilson for now. And then we have a Jamie Newman, 46 of 75. He will go to the non-spot, so he is another one for the numbered, so number 10. Good old Jamie Newman. Jamie Newman. And then a final autograph. Number to 99 is Elijah Mitchell, who is the 49ers, isn't he? He's the running back for the 49ers. Who, that's a nice one for the Niners. From the Fields. And then we have a Micah Parsons Comics, and this one's numbered 6 of 99. So at the moment, it's probably a good job the trade didn't go through for. And then we have a Travis Etienne. And that one's numbered 28 of 50 for the Jags. See, whereas there's no numbering on the other one, even though I'd say that's because it's got the black. I think there's a difference. So 28 of 50 for the Jags of Etienne. Oh, and the next card is a very nice one. Take out all the cards. And then for the Patriots, a Mac Jones Protostar numbered 1 of 10. So a nice one for the Patriots, that is. So, a nice box all round, really. Decent autos, to be fair. First start Mac Jones. Do a quick check through the guys. Got Carl Trask, Sam Ehlinger, Carl Trask Comics, Tony Comics, Rondell Moore, Tyson Campbell, 289, Bateman, Etienne, Smith, and Rousseau. The Josh Bledsoe for the Patriots. And we have these two, the Mac Jones 1 of 10 Protostar and the Mac Jones base. Then for the Jags, we have the 80 to 50, the 3 different Lawrences. The Felipe Franks autograph to 99 for the Falcons. The 2 Micah Parsons auto, and the Comics numbered to 99. Had the Elijah Mitchell for 49ers number again, number 24.99. We had the 2 Trey Lances, maybe I'll show those together. Base and then the colour. And then the Justin Fields, which is a black. And then the blue Zach Wilson. So I think it was a box we got all of the main QBs in that one. Nice, decent box. I will load and sleeve all those rookies at the end. Just conscious of time, we are going over an hour. 3 boxes left to go, but should be a little bit quicker through these. So we have the mega box of Playbook. Got 5 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. Orange Parallels. Motion on the fly. Yeah, so let's go. Doesn't smell as much. Right, yeah, look at this state of this box. There's 3 packs there. There's 1 accident there. Okay, just open that up to show it's fully empty with 4 packs, guys. And that's the thicker of them, so that's going to go last because that's probably going to have the Mimi. So here we go. Then we have a Keenan Allen base. And then first time I've opened one of these, it's like a prism blue, not numbered, for the Raiders. Got a mosaic style there, like prismatic over the top. Nice one for the Raiders. We have Zoning Commission, Saquon Barkley for the Giants. And then we have a Jalen Darden rookie for, I'll just sleeve these guys. Jalen Darden for the Bucks. And then a Richie Grant for the Falcons. Not the Falcons rookie you were probably looking for. Still a Falcons rookie. So actually, I'll use all these soft sleeves to get them all out. Pack number 2. So I have the Jonathan Taylor base, Amari Cooper base, the AJ Brown for the Titans Blitz, probably should just sleeve these for speed, but yeah. And then we got Pat Freiermuth for the Steelers base. Big Pat. And then a orange, I'm guessing this one is, so let's leave that off as it's a variation. A orange Paulson Adebo for the Saints. I thought it was going to be an Ian Book. Keep up our breaker look of always having an Ian Book in there. Pack, Tannehill base, Hunter Henry base, and a next up insert for the Jags of Travis Etienne. End up sleep top loading those 3 rookies anyway in a sec. Travis Etienne. Then we have a Tommy Tremble for the Panthers. Tommy Tremble, and then a Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Ra St. Brown. What's the name? Bang with the Freiermuth, may as well. Probably save myself all of about 10 seconds. So, right, the last one, this I should have our Redikin, feels like it will do. It's a slightly thicker card. There's the pack. I think it's the second card in, yes it is. That goes, pop that there, so that Justin Jefferson is covering that one. Then we have a Jacob Harris for the Rams. Next up, Jacob Harris. And then we have Larry Roundtree for the Chargers. Rookie, and then we finish off. It's not actually finishing it off, is it? George Kittle for the 49ers. That is the orange variation. So top loading it properly. So halfway through the box. What's the point in not top loading stuff? George Kittle. Okay. Just bringing up the spacer, guys. The base of the JJ, Justin Jefferson. And then it's a zoning commission. And it looks like the Browns. A Kareem Hunt for the Browns. Pop that there. Whilst I get me thick sleeve and thicker top loader. So the Browns have hit. A relic for the Browns. Trying to think now what teams Kev PC is. Does take line a few times, but I know he's a bit of a. I know you like your college football. It's enclosed game worn used material. Kareem Hunt, so not too bad for the Browns. So just have a quick whiz through. George Kittle, Larry Roundtree, Jacob Harris, Jalen Darden, Richie Grant, Pat Frymuth, Ross and Brown rookie, Tommy Tremble, Etienne, Debo for the Saints, and that's the orange variation, AJ Brown, Blitz, the zoning commission, Saquon, and the blue mosaicy whatever, Derek Carr for the Raiders, he's definitely not numbered. And then we had the zoning commission, Kareem Hunt. We did have a legs. There was a, what is his name? Javonte Williams, rookie in the Rookies and Stars Blaster. It's the only one I can say off the top of my head. So next we are going for Pro Set Power. So again, 7 autos in here, guys. This will be a bit like Onyx, where we will have probably 6 or 7 guys who have probably been drafted this year, hopefully, or a couple who are in 2023, but I will add those to the pile. There's the 2 seals. I'm just going to slap those open. There we go. Top of the box. That's the rest of the box. And then just going to get through the side of the pack. So you always can see the top one because it's virtually impossible to cover that up. Come on. I think I'm all the way through on that side. I'm all the way through on this side. There we go. I think I just popped it. No, no. Jesus. There we go. That's the top. Yeah, there's the empty box. I just need to get me 55 points for this. 55 points. These are all bigger cards. So, right, I'm going to slide the one in. Good. So, we have a Kennedy Brooks Ground Force. Need thicker sleeves as well. Kennedy Brooks. I'll slot that in there. Let's have a look. The Eagles. Let's double check. Kennedy Brooks. He is indeed. He was an undrafted free agent and he has signed with the Eagles. So, hence, tonight. So, I'm just going to drop old Kennedy. Little Eagles on here. So Kennedy Brooks going to the Eagles. Let's get a second spacer in. So our second card, Process Power, is a Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson, I'll pop him there. Brian Robinson Jr. is Washington Commanders. And he was selected. So look at him. Pick round 3, pick 98. So Washington football team. Pick up a Brian Robinson Jr. With a ground force. Not to be confused with Vantage Marche. So let's bring in Centre Russell Bay. Okay, so next up, and this is number 10 of 10, guys. Nice one. And it is DeMarvin Leal. DeMarvin Leal. Again, not 10 out of 10 DeMarvin Leal. Let's just have a little look at him. Where did he end up? And he is Steelers. DeMarvin Leal, and he was pick 84 in round 3. So Steelers taking another. So Steelers taking another. I think that's the first Steelers that's gone. Steelers, DeMarvin Leal. Here he is. It's 10 of 10. That one, guys. And let's bring in the spacer again. Yeah. I recognise the name when I saw this one. Campus Kings, Kyle Hamilton. He's a Golden Domer from Notre Dame. Kyle Hamilton. Just can't remember where he went. And he is the Ravens. Now I'm seeing he's classified as one of the steals. He was pick number 14, first rounder. So nice one for the Steelers. And this is hence why we waited. Oh no, sorry, Ravens. Sorry, not Steelers. Steelers was the first one. This is Ravens. This is why we waited till after the draft, guys. So I could get these into as many teams as possible. That's a nice one. I think there's a top 15 pick. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. Nice one. I recognise the name of the next one, but can't again remember where he went. A wide receiver. And it's a John Mechie III. All the names I will be all too familiar with in probably about a month or so. Give me that. John Mechie III. Because I think they said we should have took him instead of Ron DeMar. So he goes to the Texans. So John Mechie, the Texans, pick 44. So a nice one for the Texans. This is number 5. Texans. Congrats to the Texans. I think that was Alex Smith. I think that was a trade, wasn't it? I think the Steelers and Texans were a trade, and they've both managed to hit something. So it's kind of evened itself out. All right then. So this is the 6. I've just seen the last card, guys. It's a very nice one. A very, very nice one. Anyway, this one, Pro Set Power. Power Prospects of Malachi Moore. Again, I recognise the name. I couldn't tell you where he's gone. So Malachi Moore. So he actually, no, he has not gone anywhere. I was wrong. I told you that. He is in 2023. So he goes to the pile. So he goes as number 11. So Malachi Moore is 11. He is in the 2023 draft class. So yeah, a bit of prospecting on this guy, Malachi Moore. So let me. Rich, are you saying the bangs for? Were you looking? So let's get the name of the last. Okay, I don't know. Don't know if you're watching. I haven't seen your name pop up. Right. So we have a very nice card to end the Pro Set Power. So he's a rookie. So he's a 2021 player. And there we go. Mr. Mac Jones for the Patriots. The Patriots have had themselves a very stellar break. Congratulations, Dan James, if you're watching it on repeat or watching it now. Always nice to get a Mac. No, it's collegiate. No, it's a collegiate product, but a Mac Jones autograph is always nice. Not numbered, but a very nice Mac Jones for you, Dan. Not bad from a 17 quid spot, I suppose, as we were talking about earlier on. Getting something like that. Either some nice trade bait or a nice card for the collection. You want to just hang on to it. Yeah, congrats. Awesome. Mac Daddy Jones. So let's just go through the hits in this one. So we had Kennedy Brooks, which goes to the Eagles. He's undrafted. Brian Robinson for football team. We have DeMarvin Leal, who goes to the Steelers. Kyle Hamilton, who goes to the Ravens. John Mechie off to the Texans. I didn't need to write on this one, did I? A nice Mac Jones for the Patriots. So congratulations. We did have the Malachi Moore, who's going to be a 2023 guy. So he goes into spot 11. So there'll be 11 teams so far. We'll be getting a nice we're adding to the cards. So we're into the final box, guys. I feel like we made it. And this is a Leaf Memories against 7 autos. Probably be a mix of guys to be drafted this year. As you can see, I think the shrink wrap on this one just didn't go too solidly. But yeah, so well, let's get into the last box, guys. Let's see what we can find in here. Awesome, yeah, nice Mac Jones. So first, we've done a couple of these mixes. It's the first time we've hit a big card in one of these mixes, which is nice. Nice to hit a Mac. Oh. Alright, there's the seals going. There's the empty box, guys. There you get to see me enjoy opening up another Leaf product. There we go. Oh, there we go. Did that one surprisingly easy. Yeah, I've just seen the last card in this one, guys, and that should be another nice one. Not for you, Dan. Oh, so it's somebody else. That's the empty box. And there, so we'll get into it. Last box. Happy days. So slam this spacer in. So this one is numbered 37 of 50, and it's a Casey Thompson. Big bad Casey Thompson. Don't know if he's big and bad. It's Casey Thompson. That's just Casey Thompson. Okay, so he is a QB. And he was Texas, and he's gone in the transfer portal for the Nebraska. So that one goes into the random pot. So that is number 12. Casey Thompson, a 2023 prospect. Well, maybe actually beyond, to be fair, actually. Second year, 37 of 50, Casey. It's a 1960 Leaf signatures, obviously the design on that one. And next up in this one, number 29 of 35. And that is a Zach Harrison. So a big Zach. So look at Zach Harrison. Zach Harrison. And he again, he is a 2023, but he looks like he's highly touted. So we had number 12 as Casey, so 13. This goes ahead. Zach Harrison. Harrison 13. We go to auto numero 3. Okay. And we got 28 of 30 on this one. And this is a Max Borghi, who I am 99% sure went undrafted. So he may have been picked up. An undrafted free agent. 28 of 30. I'll double check. I think I pulled in the last time. he has signed with the Colts. So he was undrafted free agent, signed with the Colts 19 hours ago. So that goes to the Colts guys. You'll go and sit behind Jonathan Taylor. Max Borghi goes to the Colts, 28 of 30. Let me space it back. A nice 8 of 10. And that is another John Mechie. John Mechie the third. So another one for the Texans. So yeah, 2 boxes, 2 John Mechie. So I know, Alex, I think you're a Texans fan, I think. Starting your John Mechie PC. If that's what you want to have this year. 8 of 10. And then give it to So next up we have a 91 of 99. And it's Jaden Hasselwood. I want to say he was drafted, but never know. Jaden Hasselwood even. I can't wait until we get proper Jaden Hasselwood. No, he has not. He was a transfer wide receiver, Sooners. So he's now at Arkansas after moving from the Sooners. So that goes to, that's number 13. So this is number 14. So we're almost getting to half the break. Stand a chance of getting something out of this one. Jaden Hasselwood. 91 and 99. I was right, the last card is going to be a nice one, guys. 57 of 99. And that is Kevin Harris. Kevin Harris, we'll check him out. That's Kev. Kevin Harris. In South Carolina. Kevin Harris is a Patriot. So yeah, so the Patriots are really well in this one. 6th rounder. Kevin Harris. Patriots 57 of 99 even. Let's go back to this just so I know who I'm congratulating on this one. Okay, so another biggie coming up, guys. So back to back. Let's have a look. So it's a ex-RC rookie. It's numbered 9 of 30. Kind of recognise the helmet and the eyes. A gorgeous Trevor Lawrence with his fantastic signature. 9 of 30 for the Jags and David Moyes. So congratulations, David, if you are watching or watching on sort of catch up. 9 of 30. Big Trev. Happy days. Well, don't need to write checks on that one. So what a break that was, guys. We had a Mac Jones and a Trevor Lawrence all within the same break. So 17 quid. Someone has got themselves a Trev. Someone's got themselves a Mac Jones. So just run through these ones. So we've got Max Borgi for the Colts. John Mechie, 8 of 10 for the Texans. Kevin Harris for the Pats. And then Trev for the Jags. So 2 really nice cards. There you go, guys. Back to back. Got it on the top. Mac Jones and Trevor Lawrence. Back to back boxes. Absolutely mind-boggling. I know it's the I know it is the nil stuff, but still very nice to get one of those. Guys, right? And so what I'm going to do, I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards, which are no teams. So I'm going to pop that there. There we go, into the thing, and then we will 2, 6. Going to go into random. No team. Top 14. There's on break. Vid. Okay, so let's share the screen. Share screen. Crowd tab. Giveaway. Happy days. Let's just check it's in there. Boom. Do that so you can kind of still see the cards, and then we'll run it through. Right then. So let's go. So good luck, everyone. So top 14, that is right. Let's double check that I did number them all correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So yeah, 14. I'll just scroll through. You can see it's 32. It's 841. Scroll through. It has the numbers that you had in the break. So let's roll the dice, guys. Yeah, you can see the screen. So going 11 times. So it'll be randomised to the hilt, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the final round, guys. And we will run through. Okay. So, getting card number 1 is Simon James with the Bills. Number 2, which is the Bijan Robinson Redemption, is going to Tommy Redgrave. Number 3, the Jackson Smith Najiba, is going to Bill Campbell and the Raiders. The second Justin Ross base, number 4, is going to Kev Holcomb and the Dallas Cowboys. Number 5, the Peyton Fawn Green Ink, is going to John Wheelhouse and the Colts. And number 6, Spencer Rattler is going to Dave Kirkwood and the Washington football team. And number 7, the JJ McCarthy base is going to Seattle Seahawks and Kevin Warboys. There you go, Aaron. Spot 8 is the Josh Wiley auto from Onyx, and that's for the Broncos. Christopher Barry Bartlett leg, you are getting the Xavier Worthy for the 9 spot. 10 spot, James Boyd with the Cardinals. The Jamie Newman. Just going to pop those there, guys. I need to scroll down. Okay, 11 spot is Darryl and the Atlanta Falcons. You are getting the Malachi Moore Power Prospects. Spot 12 is Tom Benfield and the Green Bay Packers. You are getting the Casey Thompson, 37 of 50. 14 is Dan James, and the Patriots again had a good break. You are getting the Zach Harrison, 29 of 35. And the last one, spot 14, goes to Ryan McKeveney and the Chiefs. So they will all be sent out to you in the corresponding teams. All right then, so that wraps it up, guys. Now, sign this into the group. And that finishes us up. Right then, so that finishes it off, guys. That is everything for this one. I will figure out who has got the least cards, and then I will be sending out the hanger with that team. We'll pop that in the group and give me a couple of days because I am out tomorrow as bank holiday. Tuesday I'm in the office, so it'll likely be Wednesday when I get the chance to actually sort them into to teams and stuff. So I'm now going to go and watch Drive to Survive. Thank you very much for joining in. We have a Phoenix H2, which should be with us in the next couple of days. So we'll drop that as soon as we get it. So I'll be Phoenix, only one auto, slightly lower price point. Cool. Well, thank you very much. I will catch you all very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday, guys.